We were quickly just struggling. We're struggling a little bit with the Facebook feed. So what we'll do is we'll be streaming to YouTube for now, and then see if we can sort that out during the lunch break. So I'll just be sharing the link on Facebook for everybody to enjoy the game on YouTube. Back in commentary is Bobby Donnelly. Sorry for that interruption, Bobby. Bit of a technical issue we had. So Northwest scored one on that last end.
In the Sables.
And current score is, Sables scored one. And Northwest are currently on 0, unless they have not updated the board. So we'll be back in the action now. I'm going to hand over to Bobby just to continue the commentary while I quickly share all the links for everybody to enjoy it.
Fluffy, update the score. Yeah, thanks. Right, so sorry for the interruption. It's 1-1 after 2 ends with Ronan on the mat, Ronan Olivier. Just pulled up a little bit short there. I think this ditch hand might be playing a little bit heavier than the other hand. A lot of players have played short on this ditch hand. There's a lot of green grass near the ditch. Yeah, another one fall into that trap, I think. So a couple of meters through, short. Rowan has played a good shot here. Very, very good shot by Ronan. He vested Tabella's ball through the head. Now Meta Mavangu with the skip. He's urging Sonet on. Try and get something in the head. And a lot of players have fallen into the trap just under the line and it bends away on this ditch hand. But Ronan certainly found the line there. We've got two very promising skips about to play. Tennis, Van Sail. He's been playing bowls for 7 years. He originated from Bloemfontein, where he played in the business leagues in Bloemfontein. And then when he moved to Potch, he carried on with his bowls here. And they've got a nice young junior set up in Potch, in the Northwest, which are the hosts for this event. And tennis was selected for the Northwest Open men's provincial side this year. And we're very proud of that. So we've seen 5 bowls played on this hand, on the ditch hand, and they've all been short. The players will learn from that. Mwanga certainly has given this one a bit of a push. Maybe just over-adjusted on that ball. So there's one shot to Northwest. Northwest now take a 2-1 lead, playing the third end. Remember, these games are 15-head games, and in the 15 heads there are 3 sets of 5. Each team that wins a set gets 1 point per set and 2 for the game. So we play for 5 points per game. They've now played 3 ends and the score is 2-1, so all to play for the last 2 ends of the set. The good starter coming up again from Lizzie, from Lisandre.
Yeah, really putting on
That's
the pressure.
A very, very good lead bowl. Probably couldn't ask for a better bowl. About 20 centimeters behind the jack. Tabello has just come back from Australia now, where she played in the World Championships. So she's building up a nice experience, and that's exactly what she's showing her international experience now. And the 2 leads are really playing very good bowls, which is going to set it up for a really good game. And neither one is phased by the other. They're both very confident in themselves. And there's 2 very, very good bowls there by Lizzie. Tabella will just play to reach the 2 back to the 2 white bowls, or even possibly move the jack first. But I think she's a little bit scared, and she certainly didn't want to be short with that bowl. So we got Henry. Henry's only been playing bowls for 2 years. He plays with a size 4 Taylor Ace. We're going to be bowling up a very good head here. Some really top quality bowls being played here. So if Ashley needs to rest those 2 white bowls, nothing to be short. She's very close to it. Probably the correct weight, but she doesn't want to give the shot away. But even if she moves the jack herself, takes away the shot.
And the Northwest players are interested.
That's a great shot there by Henry.
Ah,
Henry's made 4 shots now.
she has the weight of her last ball and just adjust the line out to attack that jack. Oh.
So after drawing that one very good ball to Bello, that she now finds herself 4 shots down. It's imperative sometimes, Jacques, when your lead draws something close, very often players don't want to give the shot away, but rather give the shot away and give yourself another ball in the head.
Sometimes that old adage of rather let you do the moving than the opposition.
Exactly.
You can always play to where it ends up.
Particularly the caliber of bowlers we got on this rink. If you got one ball in the head, it's more than likely to disappear.
And this one just falling short there.
Suned looks very, very serious on the mat. She would just like to consolidate by drawing more balls in there, applying more pressure. Ronan will have a look at those 2 bowls and he wouldn't be very happy with them.
Oh, almost getting onto that second shot.
Yeah, I think the right shot at this stage is to try and draw and consolidate and try and do a bit of damage limitation there. It's at the moment Sables are 4 down.
Giving away a big score just as you're close to the end of the first set.
Certainly so.
With one end to go after this to finish the set, you don't want to give away a 4 now.
The tennis will just try and consolidate and draw some more shots in there, apply more pressure. Well, giving himself a back bowl, but I don't think Matta should be playing with any type of weight. It's a matter of just a draw.
No, you don't. He just has to make sure he's not
He's
sure.
very, very close to it.
Yeah, he's going to be close. Oh, unfortunately.
Very unlucky there. But that's what happens when you fall down. Basically, you tend to find the holes.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Tina should have played on this hand the previous. Here's what.
The first one.
To rest or outdraw that last ball, so that's another one in.
Well, that's,
And it's in a good
it
position
looks
as
like
well.
It's 5 now. And Morgan can't play the forehand because Ronan's 2 balls are in the eye and doesn't want to pump them up for another. He's got to play the same type of line as he did with his first and just maybe take a yard or 2 off. And just try and draw the shots, not relying on the ball to rest on. Even if he draws third shot, if he reaches the white ball and he draws third shot, that will be a help.
Let's see what No Matter does here.
I think he's whipped it, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
unfortunately.
So this is the breaks come early in this game. It looks like it's a 5.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
5.
That's 5 shots there to Northwest.
Yeah, so they move on to
Yeah,
7.
this Northwest side, you can see they mean here for business. It's their home turf. They've been training very, very hard. They look smart on the green. They encourage each other. Really looks like a good unit.
They won the first set.
No, they can still mathematically still lose the first set on this one.
Yes, it's now 7-1 playing the last end of the set. Highly unlikely, but funnier things have happened in bowls.
Have
The
they give
way Andre is sitting there it up at the moment, I don't think it will happen.
I don't think they'll get a 6.
Another
you
great
say,
opener there from Lizzie.
Yes.
Well bowled.
She really, really is playing good bowls.
And yeah, you can watch Tabella's delivery. Just needs to finish that last meter or so.
Yeah, it's just one thing. I think she's a little bit tentative. Even when she's holding the shot, she's been a little bit tentative. I'd like to see her reaching.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember she's only come back from Australia and they're playing much faster greens than these.
Certainly so, yes.
So there's a bit of a adaptation there. Oh, wonderful second ball.
That's 2 great bowls there from Lizzie again. Really setting the head up beautifully. So Tabella was forced onto the backhand, which seems to be the heavier of the two hands. It's a very good ball there from Henry. Sorry.
Wonderful shot.
As we're seeing at the moment, the setting up of the head, front rank from Northwest really are out bowling the opposition front rank at the moment. Henry played a great shot last end when he was one shot down, and he turned the shot ball away for 4, which ended up them picking up a 5. He's now drawn a front toucher, so he started off very well this game. But I think he's going to fall into the trap of playing short on that hand. Matt is calling Ashley to play a bit of weight inside there, but I just hope that she has enough weight, because it tends to bend away if you don't have enough weight. Good effort there from Ashley.
Yeah. But yet again, good pressure being put on by the Northwest lead in second.
Certainly so, particularly from Lizandre. Grandfather is here standing alongside the green, Henry Pearns, and he looks a very proud grandfather at the moment, standing there with his chest puffed out.
I have to say, I think it's very difficult for him being on the committee and being impartial in this match.
I'm talking about Henry and his committee. They really have done themselves well in.
Oh, we had some lovely sandwiches during tea, very delicious. And last night we had lovely braai packs. Oh, wonderful ball!
Great shot there from Sunet. Certainly needed that. I don't want to get this game going away from them. Ronan will try and get the shot back, which is exactly what he's done.
Does, yes.
Everything just seems to be running for Northwest at the moment. Ronan is playing third for Northwest. He comes from Namibia. He's now based in Potchefstroom, where he's studying. And it seems that his alliance has moved towards South Africa. And he indicates that he would like to become a Protea one day as well. Namibia do have a side here, but Ronan is elected to play for Northwest. Well, Tennis is having all his way at the moment. He's been holding shots most of the ends when he has gone down.
You can see in the confidence that he's walking with a little bit of swagger.
Yes, certainly. They're walking like winners. They walked onto the green, they look like winners. They all got the same caps, all got the same shirts and tracksuit pants.
And a wonderful delivery by Tinus.
One thing the matter mustn't do is to get into the habit now of starting to run at everything. Got to get back to his drawing game.
And I think he's burned this one. He's got the touches, so he's got the best back in the ditch. So remember, in this format, the burned end gets respotted on the 2 meter.
20.3. Come on, Tinas.
Tina's very close.
Yeah, and I
It's
think
just
he's drawn
gonna
it.
Maybe pull up a little
It's
bit.
just short, yeah.
Yeah,
So
very short.
no matter of opportunity to draw another one close.
It was a good shot there from no matter. I think it's, when you drop a 5, try and score the next head, and then subtract whatever you gave away from this head. So if they gave away a 5 and you pick up a 2, you've basically only given away a 3. So the head after you've picked up a count is very important.
Yeah, and it also switches the momentum for the second set, maybe going in your favor.
Definitely, if they dropped another number, this it'll be a sort of a
Double
bit
blow
deflated
going
here.
into the next set. Going for a drive.
Yeah, I think he was trying to run the orange ball
Out.
out of the head to make a few.
Can hold more.
But there was a good draw there by Tinas. He was a few down. So well done to him. And so it's only dropping a 1. So the first set was won by Northwest by 7 shots to 2. You will see that Northwest, even though they did not score this end, they will take the mat because they won the set. The set is 5 ends. Every 5 ends is a set for 1 point. Going across the green, the first set, KwaZulu-Natal won the first set against Northern Free State 7-0. Western Province won the first set against EKB 7-1. And then Northern Cape
Are they currently on 8?
are up 8-3 against Kingfisher. Eastern Province are playing against Border. Local derby there. Eastern Province lead 9 shots to 2. In Southern Free State, playing against Limpopo. Southern Free State are 8-1 up. Kuruleni, the other Kuruleni side, playing against Northern Cape, and score is 8-2 to Kuruleni. So Tabella's back to form, showing you international quality. Playing lead, I think it's a battle between a mental battle between you and your opposition. If you keep nagging at that jack, eventually you're going to try and wear the opposition lead down, and one lead normally starts cracking. Tabella has basically made the same mistake again. She's drawn a good one and then dropped the second one short. Rather be through the head and maybe move the jack or move the ball to give it
Yeah.
easy to talk from up here, but Tabella wants to be a really top-class international lead. She'll have to learn from it.
Henry.
Great game.
Yes, and getting a touch as well.
Only be playing for 2 years, Big Henry. Big boy with size 14 shoe. confident in his calling. You know, he's not hesitant in his call. He calls the shot, and he's very positive in his calling. Two great draws again.
Yeah.
You see something special here in this big boy.
And he looks like a gentle giant. Has a big smile on his face. He looks like he's quite a relaxed person as well.
Certainly. He's got quite a good sense of humor as well. The information sheet that he has given us, he's got quite an impressive record. He won the Northwestern Junior Singles this year, and got a silver medal in the Northwest Junior Masters. Plays a variety of sports, particularly sports that are water related.
Yeah, and he enjoys a bit of hunting as well.
Certainly. And his ambitions are, he said, well, the sky's the limit, so which is a good attitude to have. He'll take it as it comes, not put too much pressure on himself. He's always got a smile on his face, and he's laughing now and joking. It's good times for him at the moment. On the TV rink, and he's playing really well.
Definitely looks like he has the potential that we might see a lot more of him.
Certainly so.
Yeah, unfortunately we only have our YouTube viewers, but you're welcome to comment. And we'll give you a shout out on the screen. Remember to comment where you're watching from and which clubs you're playing out of. Oh, she's played two brilliant bowls. Just missing out on her target. And Sonette also put a lot of pressure in the last end as well. Sables just need to be careful not to drop their heads now.
Yes, they are looking a bit discouraged at the moment compared to the other side. The other side are laughing and chatting. Is that good enough? No matter in the South African Junior Masters. Also invited to the Nest Life Skills Training Program. Camero international player. National player.
Oh, so close. Oh, Roland just asking for something at the back.
Good calling.
He wants some perfect delivery insurance there at the back.
Yes, certainly, and very happy with it.
Good calling.
Yeah, on the 2 meter.
Certainly a lot of support around the green here from Klerksdorp, the local side.
Yeah, if you are in the area, pop down, come and watch some live bowls. And if you're not able to get here, enjoy the live bowls on YouTube.
Couple now again from the northwest. Taking a commanding lead now. It's now 10 shots to 9 shots to 1 after 6 ends. I think Jock they had 5 earlier on. So forget about that and just worry about winning the next 2 sets and see where they take.
Yeah, I have a saying when my team is down. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So you win the first set after you're down, and then you start from there and you get back into the game.
You're good enough players to come back into this game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lizzie is playing really good.
That's a good start from the lead.
Certainly getting her 2 balls close every head. Not leaving her skip with too much pressure.
Very good. Yeah.
Need some balls in the head now.
This one looks to be on a good road. Just needs to sneak past and does. I think it's a shot down. So Tabello drawing a wonderful shot there. Just getting a touch on. I think if she missed that ball, it would have been on the jack.
Really is playing good balls. Both hands he's been playing and both hands is found.
Henry's holding a shot now.
She's got the line. She's very close to drawing the shot.
Offside for now. Northwest are holding a shot. Henry is holding a shot from Northwest.
Welcome, Secha, now into the commentary as well, Secha. Too heavy out here. I know you live around this area in Stilfontein. It's really good to have you, and your views. You're on the South Africa Marketing Standing Committee. So good to have you here and hear your views as well.
Thanks, Bobby. Thank you very much for welcoming. Thanks for joining.
Well, Ashley was a very
But
good
Ashley,
effort
yeah,
there from
she's
her.
trying very, very well.
Just slipped that ball to draw number 1. Was 2 good balls there from Ashley. In fact, this whole head has been built up again. You've got 6 balls within that 2 feet of the jack. It's really got a treat today. Really top balls being
Yeah,
played.
yeah. Very tough games from these two, Sables and Northwest. They're very, very good.
Rowan looks very relaxed character on the green. He's got a similar delivery to his brother Kabos. He represented Namibia internationally, did very well. Ronan now is living in Potch. He's from Namibia, but he's elected to play for Northwest rather than Namibia in this tournament.
Northwest, they're still holding a shot.
Rowan has been caught a few times on this backhand going up there, dropping a little bit short.
Maybe she's trying to close the gap. She's trying to block. Who knows?
Starts with this time. One down. There's a big difference in body language between
And then
Half past to each other. Skip is Tinus, who's got a spring in his step, and he's walking down and a smile on his face.
I think it's a very tough game, and then everyone is looking for his or her sides. Yes, come. Yes, come. Shot, yes. Well, ball, no matter, even if you didn't get the shot. Yes. Well bowled, no matter. But Northwest, they are still holding a shot. Well tried, Dinas. Here comes no matter. The last ball of the shot. Oh, just missed. Then they're measuring the shot.
Okay, switch over to George.
Okay.
What, sorry?
Just going to switch over to George to interview with
Hi, ons is hier so langs die green met die roaming camera. Ons praat bietjie met die spanbestuurder van Noordwes, Werner Hildebrand. Hoe gaan dit, Werner? Hoe lyk dit?
Dankie nee, Jock.
Hoe voel dit om bietjie die screen so te wees in plaas van agter die skerms?
'n Bietjie blootgestel, maar ons vat dit.
Ja, nee, ons probeer so 'n bietjie kyk hoe die roaming camera goeders werk en dan hooplik dat julle so 'n bietjie wys wat langs die bal gebeur. Werner, die span lyk of hulle goed doen in hierdie game sover. Sit regtig die pressure op aan die begin.
Ja, hulle het vanoggend 'n bietjie 'n stadige begin gehad. Ek dink die senuwees het dalk bietjie verplaag. Goed gedoen, maar so 'n bietjie gefaal om te beskerm. Maar die frontranks kom regtig na die party toe hierdie game en dit sit goeie druk op. En dit maak die game net soveel makliker vir die backlines.
Ja, en natuurlik hierdie is nou julle home tournament vir julle, so seker 'n bietjie baie preparation gegaan om seker te maak julle span is reg. Ek sien Noordwes het 4 spanne in.
Ja, nee, verseker. Soos jy weet, ons is maar diep in die development onder die jonges en ons probeer regtig om soveel as moontlik blootstelling te gee aan die jonges en soveel as moontlik van hulle speelkans te gee. So ja, ons doen alles in ons vermoë om hulle uit te kry en bloot te stel.
Ja, ek moet sê, dis die man wat julle nommer 2 is, daai groot man, hy het nogal 'n goeie gamepie vandag.
Henry Stein, ja, nee, hy kom nogal uit ons besigheidsliga uit. Hy is so 27 jaar oud. En ja nee, Henry is definitief vandag in vorm en hy doen goed. En ja, al hierdie is ook moontlik net as 'n ou borge het. Ons sê dankie vir François Botha van Rubik's Math in Klerksdorp. En dan sê ons dankie vir Bronwyn de Kok van Quattro Fuels en dan laastens vir Anton van Reintjie Besproeiing. Dit vir ons borgskappe gegee en soos jy weet die onkostes is maar groot op die distrikte, so dit bring regtig verligting en ons waardeer hulle daarvoor.
Ja, nee, het jy nou nie verder hier van jou game af weggaan nie. Die ouens hierso aan die bietjie hard kan praat as dit lyk asof hulle bietjie begin sukkel. Maar dit lyk daarom of jy daarom nog skoot hou hierso. So ja.
Ek is nog gelukkig. Dankie, Jack.
Ons sien later. Baie dankie almal. Ek hoop julle die interviewtjie geniet. Ons sal nou gou dalk na die ander scores aan die ander kant gaan kyk. Dis reg. Dankie. Bye bye.
Back again, back again. Sables, they're holding one for now. And then in the board, Northwest is in front by 10-1. For now, Sables, they're holding one. Holding two now, well bowled Sables. Then we are waiting for Ronald. No change. Sable still holding two. No change again. Sable still holding two. Here's the change. Here's the change. Northwest is holding the ball from Ronin. Well ball Ronin. Northwest holding one now.
Yeah, that was a good shot there from Ronan.
Yes.
He looks a bit happier now. He was a little bit down past few heads, but he looks very happy now. He's got a smile on his face.
The weather is very good here in Northwest. Weather is very, very nice for the tournament. Very interesting.
They've done very well. The northwest side. One's not there. The next bowler was there straight away. And that's what happens when you are 10-1 down in the game. Things just do not go your way.
Skips. How do you see it, Bobby? For the Sables, which side are you going to play if it was you? When the Northwest is holding a shot, which shot can you play?
Well, it looks like Sanes just calling the matter to try and draw a shot, but he hasn't got very good position at this stage. So that's probably the best option to try and draw. He didn't want to crack the jack and give away another one. There is another option now that he's got a bowl behind to try and play onto the front bowl, the blue bowl, and possibly dislodge the bowl and then possibly move the jack as well. But this last bowl has basically got in his way now, so he might have to change his hand. But the shot is still there. It looks like he's going to wind up for it and he's going to go for the bowl, try and clip the ball out the head. Certainly let the other one go. So that's one shot again to Northwest. So they really are running away with this set.
I remember the Northwest lost the first game, and then now they're doing very good. And then Sables won the first game.
Also on this green, we've got a very strong Northern Cape side. They were one of my favourites to win the tournament. We got skipped by Protea player Sepia Matthewson. At the moment, they are 14-3 up against Kingfisher. And Jock, you would know more about that Northern Cape side.
Yeah, basically it's Leroux Fourie from Uppington playing in the lead position, and then Charles Abuskachny in second position, and then the two players who were involved in when they won the title in 2018, Drian van Niekerk playing third, he was lead then, and then CP Mathewson who was skipped there. So two of the players who have been to won the gold for their province or their district are back involved. So I think, yeah, that's probably a good sign, and especially with the move from Leroux, who was on the other side. He's actually a inter-district player for Northern Cape as well, and he came from Eastern Province. He was coached by Dixie, so a very good player.
The Kingfisher skipper just played a good shot there by trailing the jack into the ditch, but there's not much excitement from that team. So, but they've got to keep on going. It's a young side from Kingfisher. I think it's the first time they've been up here to this tournament, but they didn't get a one there, so they are clawing their way back. The other results at the stage is EP are up against Border by 15 shots to 4. Southern Free State are playing against Limpopo, and Limpopo are making a bit of a comeback there. Southern Free State are 9-6 up. And then Kuruleni are playing the other side from Northern Cape, the B side. And the game is also quite close now. It's now 10-4 to Eastern Cape. Western Province are playing against Kuruleni. At the stage, Western Province are 13-2 up. And in Northern Free State, who have sent 3 sides over to this tournament. I think it's the Seaside playing here, or losing 20-0 to Northern Cape. So both the Northern Cape sides are doing pretty good at this stage. Oh, sorry, they're playing against KwaZulu-Natal. My apologies, no, KwaZulu-Natal country are 20-0 up against Northern Free State Seaside.
Back to Northwest and Sables.
Now again, there is still
No, these two balls is from Northwest, from Henry. Henry is holding 2 for now. 2 for Northwest.
And like I said when I was speaking to Werner, Henry is also one of those guys who came through from the business league. So that shows the importance of having your business league. So yeah, and he's really having a good showing here.
Lovely shot, lovely shot.
Good shot there from Sinet, but they're just not getting the right angles, the right bowls, the right jacks. Everything seems to be going through, missing by a millimeter or 2.
That's a good shot.
Northwest way at this stage. They played some really good bowls. Could be one of the contenders for this tournament, I think. The Northwest side. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll while you're talking here, and just give me a few moments where you don't talk then up, because I can hear when you're talking this side. So I'll start talking this side when you're quiet on this side.
Okay. Will we know when you talk?
We can put as jy plank daarbo aansit. Okay, testing. Wat jy nou met dit switch. Dan sê jy nou weer dan wat jy hier voor. Ja, word jy nou opgevangen. Hallo, testing. Can you work? Can you work? What did it work? Me nou work? Can you preview? We're just quickly gonna go check the scores from the other greens. So we'll give you a roaming update. On this one. Okay. Just look. Sorry, can you hear me there? Okay. So I'll quickly run around and give you a score while the commentary is continuing.
Alright, we'll watch this last inning and give you some updates on various scores around. Tinus is having it all his way at the moment. He's certainly hasn't been under any pressure this game. His opposition skip, Namata Mwangu, who's the son of Protea bowler Morgan Mwangu, has really been put under pressure in this game. Well, again, the running shot was what he resorted to, and there was no real channel in there. So there's another shot to Northwest.
Northwest is doing very good for now. And
Jock, our revolving cameraman, is on his way. He's going to go try and pick up some scores on the other greens for us, and maybe speak to one of the two managers along the way. But at the moment, Northwest have got full control of this game. They really have opened a gap in the second set. It's now 13-1 after 9 ends. So Sables must forget about the set, maybe get a 1 or 2 this head, and then try and build up for the last set and try and win the last set, so they go home with something in this game. But at the moment, the Northwest sides are playing exceptional good bowls, particularly by the lead. The Zandrash is really putting the pressure on. Her boyfriend is playing skip, so I don't think there will be any arguing tonight. Bello.
Yeah, quick update here from ring B. We have on ring A1, we have Mpumalanga playing against BGN. Current score here is 8-8 after 9 ends. And on ring 2, we have Northwest other side playing against Namibia. Namibia taking a commanding lead here. Northwest is on 7. Just waiting for AJ to get out of the way so we can see what Namibia got. They're on 18. Yes, 18. And then we have Ekurhuleni against Northern Free State on ring 3. Next door we have Eden versus Port Natal. The current score there, Eden trailing by 4, 11-7 after 9 ends. And on this one we have Northwest versus, Ekurhuleni versus Northern Free State. Current score 6-6 after 9. And then we have Border versus Eden on ring 5. Just waiting for them to complete that end. Next door we have Niba versus Limpopo. Looks like Limpopo's on 2 and Niba's on commanding lead. Tied with Kwa, 15-2. And then on the last thing we have Northern Free State versus JBA. Current score there is 15-5 on the last ring. So yeah, back to the commentary booth there, and I'll quickly go to ring the sea green.
Thank you, Jock. Hopefully you picked up those scores there. But nothing has changed in this game. Lizandre has drawn another great bowl. Really has had an exceptional game, backed up by Big Henry. Henry's had a super game. There's been very few heads where he's actually missed. Basically, Sables have been outbowled in the front. Totally.
That's a very, very great here in Northwest and Sables. Northwest, they are holding the game and they are playing very good. Sables, they are playing very good. Really, it's a tough game.
Quickly here the sea green. Giving everybody an update.
Donan wanted to try and get a back ball there, but let's listen to Jacques again.
BGN versus from against Western Province. There the score currently Western Province leading 11-4 after 8 ends. Then we have Northwest other side playing against Eastern Province. We have 13 for Eastern Province and 4 for Northwest. Then we have Port Natal versus CD Match. They're currently 8-7 after 9 ends. And then the last match on the sea green is basically JBA versus Sables B. There JBA is trailing by 1, so the score there is 7-6 after 8 ends. So back to the commentary. Hope everybody got the updates of their scores. We're trying the roaming camera to see how it works. But yeah, still a few bugs.
Thank you for those updates there, Jock. Northwest are still holding their 2. And I think Tinus needs to buy his team a couple of cold drinks after this game, because they certainly have provided a platform. And there he goes, no matter again, and it's that's what I was worried about, him getting into the driving mode in this green. His drives are not very accurate, and just showing the frustration now. So there's an opportunity now for Tinus to draw another. Well, they're just playing for position. They've got control of the game. Discovered the spot now as well, the 2 meter, in case it burns. If it burns, it gets spotted on the 2 meter mark. Sanette looked a bit frustrated with Nomata's first bowl, so she's just asked him to try and reach the jack level bowl and hopefully fall in for shot. Well, he got some type of result there, but not good enough. I think he might still be 2 shots down. You might say you're unlucky results, but if you haven't got the bowls in the head, you can't expect luck to come with it. So normally the team that's got bowls in the head seems to get the luck. So it's another 2 for Northwest, so that's the end of that set. His score is now 15-1. So basically the game is done for Sables. They will just like to try and get a point by trying winning the last set. They are looking very deflated, particularly the skip no matter. The front rank is also looking a bit deflated. But there's a point to play for, so if they can try and win this last set and pick up a point, certainly better than nothing.
Yeah, that 1 point might come into play later on. They still have 8 rounds to go.
Yeah, certainly 1 loss is not a train smash. I'm sure there'll be very few sides who go through unbeaten. But getting 1 point and the other team 4 is not as bad as losing 5-0. And we're having a very big score here with one of the KwaZulu-Natal sides playing. They also got a very strong side. It's the KwaZulu-Natal country, or 23-2 up against Northern Free State. Northern Cape A side, probably one of the favourites for this tournament as well, or 13-6 up. And Western Province are playing Ekurhuleni, they're 13-6 up as well. And Eastern Province are up against Border, the score is 15-8 to Eastern Province. Southern Free State are now taking a lead against Limpopo, 11 shots to 7. And on the final rink on the screen, we've got EKB, or 11 shots to 7 up against Northern Cape B side. So let's watch the last set, and they got off to a good start now with Tabella drawing a couple of good shots there. Probably the first time this game where Henry's actually missed the target he was playing for, but his weight was excellent. Now it's up to Ashley to try and consolidate as much as she can. Well, she's played a great shot. Probably holding the 2. She turned the ball over to Tabello's back ball. Two great efforts again from Henry. Big chap, size 14 shoe. And he just missed, and he's got a big, big smile on his face again. He really enjoys his game. That's a good shot there from Ashley. Weight was good, so she's made 2 of it now. So for the first time, Ronan's going to be going down. He's sort of a little bit under pressure. And let's see what he can do. Looks like a very relaxed, calm person on the green there, Ronan. Jock is just the same, whether he's up, down, whether he plays short, whether he plays heavy, whether he draws a shot, he's always the same.
Yeah, no. It looks like
Well, he needs to play a good shot now. He just pushed it slightly wide.
his weight was good for what he was attempting there.
Well, it's a bit of a conundrum now for Sables. They're holding 2, but they've got nothing a meter through the head. Now, Nameta's going to ask for a bowl there. It's not a bad option because if he rests one of the outside bowls, he can fall in for another shot. Yeah, I think she's made another one.
Tina's asking, just on the draw, getting onto that shot ball or the jack. If he trails that jack any way backwards,
Certainly.
and he's not far off on his line, all about his weight.
That's a good bowl, that. It's probably a bowl in the head, probably third shot.
And it's something for Tinas to use in the front again. If he misses his target, because the jack is still open from his side.
Yeah, so the match is calling for
Something at the back.
for Sinet to get to the 2 meter mark.
Yeah. He's scared it might get burned.
Yes. The Northwest players haven't really played with that much weight this game. They're just playing with a yard or 2 of weight.
Yeah. I have to say that it helps when you're in control. You don't
Certainly.
need to. But I've seen Tinas go on a full drive, so he doesn't miss many of them.
Yeah, I don't think that's the correct option to full
No.
drive. I think if he can play with a meter through the head, if he trails the jack, he's going to make 3,
Yeah.
and it's going to be sort of lights out. Could even, if he runs through with it, he could make 4.
And he's played brilliantly today, so he'll back himself to play that shot. Sometimes the drive is more desperation, not a control. And he's been in control the whole match. So he'll...
Ronan's having a good look at it.
And he's not far off. Oh, he's
What
got
a
it.
brilliant shot. Made 4
Wonderful.
shots. That was a great shot. Made 4 out of that. Now that's disheartening, but I think Nameta can look at himself, and his calling was wrong there. Certainly it's close for this one.
Oh,
And
what a
Nameta
ball.
was drawn number 1. What a
ball.
great shot there by Nameta. Really good head this. Particularly from Sables. They've done really well this end.
Roland saying that if they make contact, that jack needs to go into the ditch, so it will be a lot more weight that he's asking for, because Tinas was asking if he should play the same shot as the last one. Here comes the big man with a idea or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to have the final say. He's going to... He's calling the shot. He's only been playing ball for a couple of years, but he seems to know what he wants to do. Henry, the big skip, the big third, or second, sorry. I get it right just now.
If he the size of that man, if he says something, you say it, ja meneer.
Yes. He wants to run the jack into the ditch for 2. A little bit unlucky, but no further damage. He's only 1 down. Well, if Nameta draws 2 now, it'll be 2 in the first end of the last skin, which will help.
Yeah, no, I think it's all about winning this last set now for them.
Oh, Nameta, I think he's dropped the weight.
Yeah, by quite a bit.
So that's 1-2 Sables. They now take a lead of 1-0 in the final set. The score is 15-2 to Northwest. And the Northwest side, the way they've played this game, is going to take a lot of beating. Particularly the two front rankers there. Got Lizzie and Henry, played exceptional bowls. Tabello, she's having a big smile, big laugh now as well. She's know that she's been in for a tough game. Also played some great bowls. Talking to her brother now, which is no matter. Having a long discussion of where they should want to change something. Things haven't been working well. They've been stuck on that one for, I think, from the first head or second head. They've been stuck on that one.
Yeah, maybe switch it up.
They brought the mat up at about 4 meters from its normal spot, and it looks like they're going to go a little bit longer with the mat, with the jack.
And now she just needs to make sure that jack is 23 meters from the mat line.
Do you know much about Tabello Secha?
Yes, I do. Because then, the first time when she's playing, she was playing Rustenbeck, and then I saw her again playing with the Protea lady.
Oh, you actually played against her?
No, she was playing with her.
No, you were playing against
you
and Baby.
Yes, myself and Baby, but we didn't play against them. Yeah, we missed them in the mix in the pairs. Then is where I saw her. No, then she's really good, but having potential. Then she's playing very, very good for now. Probably she's playing very, very good.
She played with Colleen for many years, so that is probably lots of experience passed over from there.
Yes, she certainly rates Colleen Pickett as one of her mentors. She has been on the international scene for a couple of years now, and she did receive a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games last year in the ladies' trips.
I think for now they are really fighting to have the last skin. They are doing very, very good. Sables is just holding one.
Sorry, my mistake there. She received a silver in the Commonwealth Games fours last year in Australia. And this year she got a silver in the trips at the multi-nations tournament. So she's built up an impressive international record as well. But every now and then you'll come against a really strong lead like she has today. And they've had a great tussle up front, the two of them. Really has been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, and you say, Bobby, her nickname is Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy. And we're waiting for that.
To say we have something special planned when she gets a touch, huh?
Yes, we say Fatom Fluffy.
Yeah, and she's only 23 years old, so nice young talent.
Yes, and she's also a very level-headed person. She's studying to become a teacher now. She enjoys playing TikTok videos. Don't ask me what that is, but that's certainly one of her hobbies, making videos. And there was our Henry again, not to be outdone. Henry's trailed the jack again.
Oh, I have to say, he's really putting his hand up to be man of this match.
Yeah, certainly between Henry and
Lizandre.
I think, in my opinion, they can share the man of the match award. Both played really, really good. And if you look at Henry's delivery, it comes out perfectly on the smoothly, no wobble, gets down nice and low. So Henry is still holding the one. So Sonetta is under pressure again. She's been under pressure quite a few times this game. It seems to me she does not enjoy the running shots. tends to draw, and I think she might be a good ploy for Nameta, because Nameta sometimes overplays the running shot, and Sanet seems to keep him under control at times.
Yes.
It was a very good effort from Sanet. Probably carried a meter through. Northwest is still holding the one.
They're holding 2.
Oh, 2,
Northwest,
sorry.
yes. They're holding 2. 2 is for Henry. He's, yeah. Now the shot is played by Henry to get the 2 shots.
That's
He's
also a
playing
good
very
line
good.
there from Ronan.
Yes, Annette. Jeanette, she's holding a shot.
Very well done
Well
to
bowled,
Sanet
well
there. Yeah,
bowled.
she's been under a lot of pressure
Sanet.
this game, Secha.
Very, very.
Well, Ronan is looking for the ball. Well, he's turned
Wow.
Henry's ball in. Even when Henry doesn't draw the shot, his ball gets pushed in.
Then it seems like it's a shot.
Yeah, but looks like it.
Yes.
When you 15-2 up in the game, that's the way things go for you. When you're 15-2 down, everything will go against
Yes,
you.
yes.
They're having a good look at it, but I think that Northwest are holding the shot.
I think so too. Maybe I think so too. It's a seriously a good measure. Comes no matter.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra grass there would have done the trick. Nameta has been playing bowls for 16 years already. He's only 26 years old, so he started at the age of 10. He was brought up around the bowling green, as his dad was the greenkeeper at Discovery Bowling Club. And that's where he learned his bowls from his dad. He credits his dad to all his achievements that he has done in bowls, or achieved in bowls.
Wow.
And his great ambition is to one day go and watch Manchester City play a game of football in England. I don't think you got very, very good taste in selecting sides there.
Wow.
That's another good result there from Northwest. Everything has gone for them, but they certainly have held the upper hand in this
A
game.
good shot from Tinas. Come no matter.
Yeah, well,
Ah.
Tinas took their ball up the luck. Looks like he could be holding 3.
Then I think for Northwest they are holding 2 for now. Yes, they are holding 2. No
So
one is
there's 2
saying
for
anything.
Northwest. So Northwest take a 2-1 lead in this final set. The score is 17-2, of which Northwest are leading 2 shots to 1 after 2 ends in the final set. Playing 15 head games.
And we are
Each
in the
end
12
is
ends.
each set of 5 ends counts a point, and if you win the game you get another 2 points, bonus points. So we play for 5 points per game.
Cassandra, she's doing very, very, very good. From the
Exceptionally
beginning
well.
of the
She's been
game.
nagging away at that jack, and you can see this been building up for this occasion for a long time.
Yes.
Grandfather's on the organising committee. He's they look very smart. They walked onto the green with a purpose. It's
Well about Tabelo. Well about
not to
you
be
are
outdone.
holding a
Tabella
shot.
really has played well this last set.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that she's got all the experience. Try and win this last set for 1 point.
There comes Lysandra again. Fighting so much. Still having second shot. Tabelo, she's still holding a shot. Well about
That's a
Tabelo.
good effort there from Tabello. 2 balls in the head. That's all the skip can ask for at the stage. We got Big Henry. Sorry.
Ja, nee, is hier. Ik heb het uitgegooid.
That's Henry.
Henry played an absolute cracker. He really
Wonderful
has been the backbone
Henry.
of this game. Certainly has impressed all around us. He's had some good applause around the green. You've got my own support. He's laughing and he's carrying on and he's very happy.
I think he's the man of the match.
Yeah, I would say so between Henry and Lizandre.
And Lysandra.
Yeah,
Yes.
they both played very, very well.
Very, very, very.
We're just quickly changing the batteries of the mics. So no sound at the moment. Okay, sound back.
Thank you very much. We are back again.
Sorry, we just lost a bit of sound there. Yeah, another great hit has been built up. Tabella drew 2 great bowls, as did Lysandre, and then Big Henry
Yes.
turned Lysandre's bowl right onto the jack, as per usual, and he's walking up with strutting up to the green with a big smiling, playing up to the crowd now. Big crowd coming up to watch him. Northwest, a very proud district, and they really have gone out of their way to host such a wonderful event.
Very, very wonderful.
So in my 35 years of bowls, I've never come out this way to play in Klerksdorp, so it's really new to come here and see such a wonderful facility.
Wonderful.
So,
And good balls too.
so congratulations to the Northwest Bowls Association.
Thank you very, very much. Bobby, thank you. We are very proud to hold the tournament like this. Excited in the same time. And the greens are full. The spectators. This is very, very nice.
Rowan wants to get a bowl around the back because Ashley does have a bowl covering the 2-meter mark. So Rowan is trying to match that yellow bowl. Very good option. You know, sometimes we overplay the weighted shots and whatever, but sometimes there's been no other shot. You know, Jacques, it's just been a case. Oh, that's another great shot there from Sunette. They've got the 2-meter spot covered. Rowan looks a bit disappointed. He wanted to get to that spot, but he ended up in a good position. He's only 1 shot down to, so Sables holding the 1.
I think they are fighting for the last skin. Sables and Northwest.
Yeah, the last set, eh? Yeah.
The last set, yes.
Yes. Yeah, you know, it's all to play for. Rather go away from this game and get a point.
Mm.
They'll feel much happier about themselves if they do win the set. It'll give them a bit of motivation going into their last game. But if you come off a game and you lose 5-0, it's a bit of a
Disappointment.
downer, yes.
I agree.
But this Northwest side certainly haven't lit up. Lit up. They've just continuously one after another. That's opportunity now for Nameta to draw a couple of bowls in there. There are 2-1 down in the set after 2 ends. That's a good bowl from Nameta. Yeah, great bowl.
Yes, no matter. Yes, no matter. Well bowled.
It's a nice young gentleman, Nameta. Got a lot of good manners. Plays the game in the right spirit.
Down to earth. Little boy, no matter.
Right, so Martinez has drawn second shot. Nameta would just like to try and draw another one. He played the forehand with his first ball. I don't think he should change. Might be scared of turning the orange ball in. But the 2 hands are very different. And he's very close. Right, so it looks like it's 1-2 Sables. So the score is 17-3 in Northwest favour. But with 2 ends to go, the score is 2-all in the final set. It's 2-all in the final set, 2 ends to play. So Sables will be looking for that point, and Northwest on the other end, they played so well this game that they would feel as though they deserve 5 points. And sometimes it's a bit of a disheartening when you've played so well and you don't come back with all 5 points. But that's all part of the game.
Yeah.
All right, now Matt, Fluffy has got the jack and she's brought the mat up again. Not really where Skip wanted the jack, but it's all about where you put your first ball. The jack doesn't count.
Let's see, Fluffy. Let's see. Fluffy girl.
This is a big end there. I think Sables must score this head, otherwise they'll be up against it again the last head. Well, very close with the first ball.
Well bowled, Fluffy.
Yeah,
and a touchy.
Patom, Fluffy.
Well bowled, Fluffy. That's a good shot from Tabelo.
That's a great shot there from Tabela, particularly on this last head. We saw this morning one of the leads put a front toucher when they were peels. Lizandra just won't go away. Been very impressive this game.
She's coming again. Having second shot, I think. Tabelo.
Well, we've had an overcast day today, but it certainly started to warm up. We had a little bit of rain early on, but the sun's breaking through now and expecting 32 degrees today. These under 30s play very, very quickly. They've got 2 hours, 15 minutes to play a game, but they normally finished way before 2 hours. They've got one more session this afternoon.
Yes, come Henry. He took 1 out. 1 for Sables from Tabelo.
Well, there was a big final finish there with EP playing against Border. All the Eastern Province players jumped up in glory after Skip played the last shot, so it looks like they won their game quite comfortably. and probably won that last set as well. Yeah, two good efforts there from Henry.
Sables, they are fighting a lot to get the last set, and they are holding one for now. They are in front with 1 point, and they are holding now for now.
Up to Sanet now to consolidate, but she's really going with a lot of weight through the head. There's a rush of blood there, I think.
No change till so far. Sables still holding one. On the 14 end.
I think if Ronan plays it with a little bit less weight, he might have a better opportunity. I still played it with a lot of weight. I don't think he needed all that weight to play it. But it'll be up to Tinus now to try and get the shot. He hasn't been under that much pressure this game. And Nameta's been the one player who's been attacking a lot and using the running shot quite often. So it's an opportunity for Nameta to try and draw another ball for two, and that would make
Here
him
comes
two up
Nameta.
playing the last end of the skin. Still only 1-2 Sables. I think this is going to keep on the backhand there. I think he's playing it with less weight than what Ronan did. That backhand just seems to hang a little bit. He's having a good look at it, Tennessee's, and he's expecting a bigger bend on that hand, even though he only played with a couple of meters of weight. But it's an opportunity just for Nameta to try and draw. If he does touch the jack, he'll make three. I think that's what they're looking at.
I think
the jack
so.
for three. And otherwise, it's going to be a one shot, which will mean that Sables will be one up playing the last head of the skin. That was a great effort
No,
there from
that's
Nameta.
great. Very great shot, Nameta. I think
So
now.
I think if
I
Tinas
think Bobby-
plays with a meter of weight and sits the bowl, can make one. If he does trail the jack, he probably still will hold one. So the important thing is just to try and get the shot this end, even if it's a single. Otherwise, they're going to need two the last day to win the set.
I think now Sables, they've got three now. Oh!
What a great shot there from Tinas.
Great shot, Tinas. Great shot.
The crowd
One
were
from Northwest now.
supporting him on the bank here, and they were saying, "Cometh the hour, cometh the man," and certainly, he played the big shot at the right time. Very composed young man, and got a lot of support here. led the side exceptionally well.
Very well. Very, very well.
And all to say his mannerisms on the green have been excellent. There's also one player to look for to the future.
And Northwestern up. The score is 3 for Sables.
So as it lies now, Northwest are 1 shot up, 3-2 up, playing the last end of the skin. If they score this end, they'll have a whitewash 5-0. If Sables get a 1 this end, they will peel the set, which means they will go home with half a point. If they get a 2 this end, they will win the set. So it's all to play for this last end. That's a good start from both leads. Maybe a little bit short meter. Something to play towards. I think this last end is the worst 2 bowls Lisandre has played the whole game. It's a big opportunity now for Fluffy. Yep, that's another bowl. That's another shot. So they're holding the 2 now. The problem is now there's a lot of short bowls, and we've seen it so often when players are playing to try and rest bowls with weight, they seem to be drifting on that hand.
Here comes Henry.
And Henry's just resorted to the draw.
To me, is the man of the match. To me, is the man of the match.
And Henry
To
done it
me,
again.
the man of the match, Henry. What about Henry?
Yeah, certainly I would go with that. He's every head and he gives a big smile after every ball that he does play. Henry in his size 14 shoe.
Feeling great about himself. Well bowled.
Well, there's
Well
a good
bowled,
result there
girl.
from Ashley.
What about
At the
Ashley
moment they're holding pills in the set.
from Sables?
But Henry certainly has played exceptionally well. Good bowls this game. And he's having a look at it again.
Oh,
Opportunity for Ashley to draw 2. Sables need 2 on this last end to win this game. Now, when we look at the score 18-3, it's not a true reflection of the game there, Jacques. It's been a lot closer than what the score suggests.
Yeah, I have to say, both teams have really played well. It's just those counting shots that go in favour of Northwest. And I think that good start that Northwest had
Yes, that 5 that they picked up.
really makes
I think Ronan turned the 1 ball out of the head.
Yeah.
Or was it Henry who turned the ball out the head for 5? And since then they haven't looked back.
Yeah, no, so I think Sables will not be disappointed. They'll be disappointed in the results, but they don't have to be disappointed in their performance per se.
Certainly, and now we've got another little rub there from Ronan. Everything has gone in Northwest favour. Little rubs have gone for them, but so that looks a bit frustrated now. But still to play for. The set is still there to be played. She can try and turn Ashley's ball onto the jack and try and make 2. Or otherwise turn the blue ball away. Okay, so the ball is surrounded now.
Yeah.
Ronan just needs to make any movement on that blue ball or the yellow ball and he'll get shot. Certainly got enough weight for it.
I don't think he's got the line. I'm just asking to draw a second. Onto Henry's ball. Just running through, but it's not wasted there at the back. Now 50 minutes to go. I think most of these teams, I haven't seen anyone struggle getting into
Most of them have finished the games within 2 hours. Most of the games are on 14 ends now. And so they've still got another 15 minutes to finish the game. And the under 30s do play very quickly, so there's no problem with that. They have 2 hours, 15 minutes to complete the game. That's after the trial ends.
Let's see if Tinus has some magic. He just needs, like you said, getting a touch onto that blue ball. Oh, and he's done
it again.
He's made it free.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's 2 shots there for, but they only need one. At this stage, Northwest only need the one to take a clean sweep. And like we said again, Sables played good balls this end and still not scoring. There's always somebody who's come the last few ends. Tinus has really played some good balls as well.
Yeah, he's really stepped up as skip. But he hasn't, in the first few sets, he didn't have to. He was in control when he got to the mat.
Sure.
And this last few ends, and especially this last set, he had to really step up.
Yeah, sign of a good skip.
Yeah, no.
That's when your side needs you, you come to the party. Well, Northwest are holding one. There is an option to play the backhand to turn the orange ball twice onto the jack and take the shot away completely. Or if he comes inside of that ball, he turns no matter's last ball through the head to make 3.
And if he goes a little bit wide, he can get onto Roland's ball and maybe turn that into the head as well.
Certainly. So they've got a lot of options, but they mustn't overthink it.
Yeah, no, basically, I think the main thing is you play for the orange one, and if you miss it, you either get no matter's ball or you get Roland's ball, depending on if you go wide or narrow.
Certainly. But at this stage, he is holding.
Yeah, I think we can all agree it's probably on the backhand that he's going to play.
Yeah, I think the problem is he plays on the backhand. He's going to be a little bit tentative because he doesn't want to give away the shot. And if he does go a little bit narrow, he can turn the ball
onto
on the angle and give away the shot, which he doesn't want to do. So I would just draw onto the head there, maybe try and turn the orange ball over once. Well, he's certainly going the safer option, which I think is probably the wiser option.
And he's not far off on getting onto. Oh, unfortunately,
I think he might have given the shot away.
That's quite close still. Well, I think it's
turned Tabella's ball in, and Ronan has just shown that he's still holding the shot. So Northwest are still holding.
So that ball of Henry at the back is still in play.
Yes, and but now Sables have got 2 seconds.
Yeah, and they.
No, definitely the skip was playing the wrong hand.
It's given no matter a couple of options. If he gets onto his front ball, which is Tabella's ball, the yellow one, he can hit that ball onto the jack. If the jack pops through, Tabella's got another ball waiting there. But I think the shot is on the backhand. There is an option of missing the yellow ball and taking the shot ball out.
Yeah.
For 2. He's got a lot of options on the backhand. The backhand, we haven't seen many good weighted shots played on the backhand. It seems to me that if you go a little bit narrow, it bends away.
He's going on the full drive, it looks like.
Having a full go at it. No.
And he's missed everything.
Okay, so that's 1 shot to Northwest. The final score is 19-13. A great team game there by Northwest. They thoroughly deserved their 5 points. From Sables' side, they had moments in the game where they were absolutely brilliant, and probably the score isn't a reflection of the game. But congratulations to Northwest. They really looked the part. And if I was a betting man, I wouldn't mind putting 10 Rand on them to win the tournament. It is their home venue. So, yes, they certainly have started off very, very well.
Yeah, and getting the maximum
this time. To seeing them on this at the finals. Jacques, who have we got coming up next?
Yeah, next we have from down. We have Border Brown versus Niba. Both sides, I think, won their sections or won their last matches on that side quite comfortably. So that should be a good match. I think
Border, I think, got to the final last year.
Yeah,
And Niba I think they were in the semi-finalists as well, or they came second in their section last year. So I'm looking for a great game between two talented sides this afternoon.
yeah, and we have Quab playing against Josh there as well. So that should be a good matchup.
Yes, certainly. Looking forward to that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a wonderful match. So you can join us at 2:30 this afternoon for that match. Hopefully we'll sort out Facebook during the lunch break, so we can do it on both social media platforms. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks Secha for joining us in the commentary. I hope you enjoyed it and weren't too nervous.
Thank you, Chuck. I enjoyed, and I'm learning more. And thank you very much for teaching me again. Have a lovely lunch.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. So we'll hopefully see you after lunch again. Maybe we'll turn your arm again. Hopefully we'll get some relief for you as well.
Yeah, thank you, Jock. It's been great.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. So we'll see you this afternoon for that final match. Let's just put on the schedule for the day while we can. So you can see Border Brown versus Niba A. So that's going to be a great match. So we'll all be seeing you later on. And we'll quickly have our lunch and sort out all the problems we had in with the streaming to Facebook. So yeah, goodbye everybody and enjoy.